quick right into the slow chicane could see problems. Can he make it? 7 out of 7 at a legendary motorsports venue.
Flag.
It's green flag racing at Le Mans. It's a poor start for P3 and the grid. Ken Latz just did not get the power down whatsoever. James Scott, though, leading, going into turn 1. He's been able to hold off Grid 2 so far. That's a continues to fall down the order. Great start for Damien Johnston. A bit further down the order as they start to get into single file near the front. They need to try to stay within the draft range of one another in order to be able to pull down the Mulsanne straight, pull wide further back in the pack. And also Damien Johnston still gaining places up, 4 places up into the top 10 already for himself. It's pretty good drive so far for many of the drivers, with 2 dropping half a second behind Scott at the moment, but that will be within draft range. He should be able to suck himself back up to the back of the Logitech G Altus Esports driver. This gets a pretty good run onto the Mulsanne straight, and this is the first time I'm going to see these cars really stretch their legs and see what the toe effect is going to be like.
It was a really good start from everyone involved. Doesn't look like we've had any issues for all those cars getting away, especially down at the back end of the forward curve there. Just as you were saying, Sam, Brad Rasu has been able to close up that gap on James Scott with the aid of the draft. Scott just running a little defensive early on, swings it back into the braking zone and fires through. Brian Borg on his teammate there, starting to come up with a big lock-up into the first of the chicanes. Going to have to be careful there not to flat spot the tyres too much. That will definitely hinder there, but he'll now slot in behind Dyson and take advantage of that draft. Everyone else in the background still working their way through it. It's a massive train of cars, 48 drivers out here tonight, and a lot of opportunity for all these guys to work their way up and down through the order.
Potentially it's advantage already for AOSC with Ken Latta dropping down. He's trying to recover as many places as he can. He's got Daniel Misdale now sitting on his rear end. He has recovered back up into 5th place after dropping momentarily down to 6th, but already quite a chasm between 4th and 5th, as Adam Hedgecock would say, 2 seconds the gap between these two. And then this Misdale under pressure from Corey Shepherd, also Andrew Tyson in this battle. I think Shepherd just moving up. Or was that Shepherd actually losing out to Dyson there? So Dyson up into 7th place. These guys have been battling for a little while already. Start behind his rival. Also Rob Bowden gaining 5 places, Thompson up 5 places. The issue for Neil Pearson further down, he'd got himself into the top 20, and he's now stepping well down the orders. Also drive the penalty for car 393. Absolutely right. I mean, once he gets past I think Jacob Knight probably in 7th place. I think he should be able to get past quite easily. I think after that he's not going to be losing that much time necessarily, is he? Because the drivers in front of that are very quick drivers in their own right. The 126 really deep. It's okay. Apache has a very good racing line. It might be a slowdown though, but driving that wide. Misdale slowing down. He's got a capacity on that last lap. He lost 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds to the race leader. Such was the traffic he had to deal with. Corey Shepherd has already made 2 pit stops, and he is in 10th place. He's behind Geordie City and Damien Johnson. All these guys have made 2 pit stops so far, so all are racing against one another. Look at the battle just ahead of them between Ross and Misdale. Ross momentarily getting ahead, and he is up into 5th place, but he lost a lot of time having to go alongside through that part of the track. In fact, Misdale now getting back ahead. Might be the less fuel for Misdale, and yeah, that's losing Ross loads of time at the moment in the 1-4-3. Has he got the better line into the next corner? No, he's on the outside. He'll do well to make it around the outside there, and the others just catching up very quickly. I don't know if that was even anyone's fault, to be fair, Norrie. I just thought that was, 2 cars going into the chicane. It's a tricky situation.
That was just clumsy. That was someone forgot to tie their shoelaces, and someone else tripped over the guy tying them up. So that was clumsy, and I think the right move was taken there by Bottom to just back it off and see if we can try and readdress the move while he had the opportunity.
Briggs gets in past Shepherd. Shepherd's been overtaken a couple of times recently, or has it just been a battle with Briggs, which has been pursuing for a little while. Ready? There's 72 regardless. Up into 8th place. Still more work to be done though from Adam Briggs, who for the race wins still. Meanwhile, you can see defending from Briggs Briggs deeper on the brakes. Oh, that's a move. That's oh, he's missed the corner though. That's not a
slow down.
slow down though. You get there. It'll be manageable. I think he'll still be in the train, but he will drop to the back of the train. And now, next up, Corey Shepherd will have a go at passing the Extreme machine.
Yeah, Shepherd likewise also bringing his teammate along for the run as well. So we potentially could see Ratu displace 2 spots here. Borg Davis also slide that Premier Esports car down inside. Doesn't look like he can, but also Briggs coming back at Brian Borg after that slowdown. So Borg's gains a position. Oh, the EXG car, a little bit of a shoulder run, very wide and displaced mid-corner there through that second chicane. So potentially a little bit of a bump and run. See whether race control has a review of that particular one, but he's going to have to be careful with Ken Ladder now closing up.
Disappointing race for EXG. Started 2nd and 3rd, now running 9th and 10th. I don't think they've done a whole lot wrong. They've been unlucky as here comes Shepherd. That's tight. He got it stops, but he still lost out on the position. That was a cool cameo angle to watch that from, because it looked like he was always going to miss the corner right there. So it's now Briggs leading this train. Could be a DPR double podium here. Could be 2nd and 3rd, albeit I think Ross, Johnston and City will be able to get ahead of all these guys. We're not quite sure. Not quite sure how long the pit stop is going to be. Alongside Briggs, Shepherd on the outside, Briggs on the inside. I'll swap ways into the next corner. And it is actually Briggs who stays ahead with defence.
That we saw following his exit from pit lane. There should be a move down on the inside pass for Corey Shepherd. And then also Brian Borg getting through on his teammate a couple of laps ago by the looks as well. So in the team rivalry, Premier still hard and fast at the moment.
In the AOSC Super Series, and it came down to a whisker at the end.